Today we are taking on Linda, which is one of the semifinals workouts. I was really excited when this was released because this is just an iconic workout and it's something that I took on back in 2018. We have someone at our gym going to the North American East semifinals and he was loading up to do Linda and I was like, hey, why not? I'll just jump in and do it with him. I didn't really hardly warm up at all, didn't even get my heart rate up. I just happened to be there after classes and decided to jump in with him. I also have 55-pound dumbbells and they're doing it with 60 because my option was 55 or 70s. 65, 70s, and I decided to go with the 55s just because I was doing this as moral support with him. We also figured we would shoot this workout live from start to finish so you guys can watch it since we saw that the CrossFit Games will not be streaming Linda, and it's just such a great workout. So I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about my mental thought process and kind of how I broke everything up, and we'll see how I did it versus how the girls are going to choose to do it in the semifinals. So if you noticed in the set of 10s, I started with 2 sets on the deadlifts. Just a real quick break, I went 5 and 5 into unbroken dumbbell bench press. Then I went 5 touch and go squat cleans on this first set into 5 singles. I was really curious to feel how the dumbbells were gonna add up versus the barbell because back in 2018, it took me a little over 16 minutes and I really struggled with the bench press. This first set of 10 is done. Moving forward, heading back for my 9 deadlifts. You kind of see me take a big inhale, exhale. I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. So starting with my 9 deadlifts, I'm sticking with that same plan. I'm opening up with 5 touch and go, nice quick drop, and I'm gonna finish with 4. My goal was to quickly transition to the bench, just take a nice big deep breath, pick the dumbbells up right away and start moving. For the standard here, I was really focusing on trying to touch one head of the dumbbell to my chest because that's what they had us do at Wodapalooza, and then always making sure that they started extended before I dropped them down to touch my chest and then back extended to finish out that rep. Then little things like equipment management are really important. So you'll notice I bring the dumbbells to my knees and then I set them down exactly where I want them to pick them right back up. That can save you a couple seconds when it comes to transitions and it comes to competition. So I'm starting my 9 reps and I'm gonna start with touch and go again. I wanna start with another 5 because I did it on the last set and I know I can do it again. Then I'm gonna go into 4 singles. So just working through my 9. I'm honestly feeling really good. I'm like, maybe I should slow down because I remember Linda just kind of hitting me in the face right around that round 7 back in 2018. And I definitely have not been training the way that I would be if I was going to semifinals. I've just been doing what feels good, focusing on looking and feeling my best, and I've been really enjoying that. So we did practice rolling the bar forward because when I went back and watched 2018, that's how it was set up. It was set up with a deadlift into the bench and then you moved your floor down or your barbell down the floor as you went. So now we are on to the 8 deadlifts. I opened with a set of 4, quick break, release of tension, into another set of 4. And I'll tell you a little about my mindset next set when it comes to those. Right to the dumbbells, hands on them, lowering down. You'll notice I do a bench press up. Now I'm starting my first rep right there. So I did this every single set. I'm not totally sure if I did an extra rep or not. I don't know what the standard is gonna be, but whenever I trained, I always felt like it was safe to do things, or it was better to do things the harder way. So for me, knowing that if I did that and that was an extra rep, and I was able to do all of these sets unbroken, then when I get there and I don't have that rep, it's gonna feel even better. That was me talking to Pat because he has the camera and he just ran into the barbell. I thought he was gonna eat it if you saw that little shake of the screen. Now we are starting the 8 and I'm starting with 4 touch and go squat clean. So let's talk about kind of my game plan here. I could have done all of those deadlifts unbroken. I probably could have done more touch and go or broken them up differently on the cleans. You just saw me peek at my heart rate. It was actually only 117 on my wrist at this point, and that's when I quickly realized I was like, oh gosh, I think I could push it a little bit harder here. But back to the mindset. I broke those deadlifts intentionally because what I was focused on was just moving quickly through the reps, releasing the tension, and then getting to the bench press. When I got to the bench press, I didn't think if I sprinted the bench press, it was really gonna be that much quicker. So I just focused on making sure that I had quick transitions and I picked my dumbbells up right away. And then I moved through those reps with clean, good, efficient movement that wasn't fast and it wasn't slow, but what it allowed me to do was let my heart rate come down. So then as soon as I stepped up to the barbell, I put my hands on it and I could open with at least 50% of each set of reps as touch and go. So when I say 50%, the set of 10, I chose to go 5 touch and go. The set of 9, I chose to go 5 touch and go. The set of 8, 4, and so on. And that really allowed me to push those touch and go reps because my heart rate had been lowered on the bench press. So for the bench, I'm thinking 3 points of contact here. My upper back, my butt, my feet are in contact with the ground. Those are my 3 points of contact. And then I'm touching those dumbbells, like I said earlier, to my chest every single rep, and then making sure I lock out my elbows. Straight to the barbell, no chalk, hands on it, and go. In competition, adrenaline's gonna be high. People are gonna be grabbing those barbells. They're gonna be running back and forth. I think the key with Linda, which I'm really excited to watch girls do, is whoever starts this workout in the lead does not mean that they are gonna win this workout. Right around this 7-ish rep to 6 rep is really where things start to get a little dicey. And then once you get down to that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're on the home stretch. I have my chalk. I should be chalking between transitions, not stopping at that bar, but it's all good. We're doing this for fun. This is honestly probably one of my all-time favorite workouts. I really like doing it as written, so with whatever your body weight is, figuring out those weights, but it was really fun to test this because they actually took the girls' weight up just slightly from what they did back in 2018. And then seeing those 55, 60-pound dumbbells, those are big dumbbells that I remember, I think it was 2017 when the 50-pound dumbbell or 55-pound came out, and we were like, holy smokes. So to see girls and guys being able to rep out these dumbbell bench press with 90 and 60s is gonna be really fun. It's just a testament to really what you can achieve when you keep working hard and you keep showing up every single day. Starting with 6. In my head, I kind of was like, okay, maybe when I get to 6, I'll hold on all the way. But again, I just decided to go 3 quick touch and go into 3 singles. And that was my plan each time. Come off the bench press and go straight to those touch and go reps. I really do believe at the semifinals, it's gonna come down to who really wants it and who's willing to dig deep on those cleans. We all can deadlift that, we all can bench press it. It's just gonna be who can hold on to that barbell and manage their heart rate through each set of those squat cleans. Getting into the 5s, you'll probably see people start jogging. Focusing on full extension, making sure I'm locking out, showing good clean deadlifts. So there you go. That's my first set of touch and go all the way through, and that was the 5 reps of the deadlift. I had a ton of fun doing this workout. I think this is probably going to be my favorite workout to watch of the weekend. Just seeing what people do and seeing what those times compare to from the 2018 regional when we did have the barbell. And I think that was the first year bench press ever showed up. You'll notice my walk, I think, is starting to increase in pace. I'm contemplating running to the bar at this point. Opening with 3 touch and go squat cleans into 2 singles. Again, just for the heart rate. So those singles just help you bring the heart rate down slightly before you jog back to the deadlift bar. And that was for me anyways. I definitely should be running. I'm not sure why I'm walking. It's easy to say after the math. Or after the fact. As far as my training's been going though, I was super pumped to see how I felt during this workout with everything that I've been doing. I've been focusing on doing a lot of the stuff that makes you look good, so a lot of the bodybuilding stuff with taking our IBEX 60 workouts. So hitting the performance aesthetic program, and that's the first thing I said to Pat when I finished this workout was, I cannot believe I was able to hit all sets of those bench press unbroken, because at Wadapalooza we had 50-pound dumbbells. I'm pretty sure they were 50, they might have been 55, and I struggled to even get 3 to 5 reps at a time. I remember Amanda was like, hey, like I can do more for you if you need to, just because I was really struggling hitting those bench press. And since then, I've just been training the performance aesthetics program on IBEX training, and my upper body pressing felt so good. So that was a huge win for me and a huge takeaway, just seeing how much stronger I've gotten. And then same with the deadlift. I've been doing a lot of the posterior work, and like I said, I easily could have held onto this bar. It was just really strategic for me to go 2 sets up until that 5 reps. If you've never taken on this workout, I really highly encourage you to give this one a go. It is a super fun workout. You don't have to have this much space. You don't have to roll your bar forward every time. Rolling our bar forward did allow us a bigger transition, so the heart rate did come back down before the deadlift, but really the only reason we were doing that was because that's typically how they set it up on the competition floor. And when you want to test competition workouts, you want to test them like you're going to be doing them. So when you get there, you know exactly what's going on. So I'm on my set of 2 deadlifts. You can see Milo popping up in the background. He thinks I'm almost done. Just clearing the 12-minute mark. Should have started jogging a little bit earlier. That's okay. Final 2 squat cleans. For those of you guys who didn't know, squat clean is probably one of my favorite movements in CrossFit. So the fact that we get to do a couple moderate load squat cleans in this workout is really fun. Final deadlift. So final bench press. You're wondering why I pressed it all the way up. I was just making sure I got fully extended, locked out before I started that final rep. And then final squat clean. I feel like I have a sigh of relief on my face, like, oh, I still can do it. 12:49, 12:50, over the bar. So, Linda, one of my favorite workouts. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I can't wait to cheer it on for the semifinals and watch all the athletes take it on. If you have any comments, drop them below, smash the like button. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.